Okay, so I wanted to show you my, these are the best toys ever, right? These came out from 1987 through 1990, and they're the McDonald's Changeables. I'm going to change these around while I'm talking. So they made six in the first batch, and eight in the second, and eight in the third. So the first two sets were robots, and the last one was dinosaurs, of course. I do not have all the sets here. Obviously, if you count them, you can see they're not all here. But you can see that most of them are accounted for. So fuck the roll call. So what I liked about it was that it was just a funny gimmick, you know. Um, Gone are the days. I think I remember as far back as the early '80s, the Ronald McDonald watch. You know, you had a red or blue Ronald McDonald watch. And I remember some of the McDonald Land toys where you'd have Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar, Birdie, Grimace, the Fry Guys. And after the '80s, it's like McDonald's said, "Fuck that. We're not going to use the characters to sell stuff, sell hamburgers and Happy Meals and shit." It's like, but you own these characters, you know. You should at least do some, get a lot of mileage. But that mileage went bye bye, you know. But after the Ronald McDonald and the Fry Guys and McDonald Land, they just decided to take their products and make them into robots and dinosaurs. Um, you know, I guess it partly because, you know, Sid and Marty Krofft got pissed off that McDonald's took their blueprints and said, "Well, I'm sorry, we can't use this, but you don't mind if we hold on to the stuff, do you?" "Oh yeah, that's fine." And they go and turn around and, "Hey, look, we got this stuff for free. We can make McDonald Land," and you know that caused some problems. So maybe it was a dark reminder of McDonald's that you don't fuck over creators of talking trees and hamburger patches. You know, you got to pay the people. So it took them like 4 decades, I think, to get paid in a court of law. So there's this one. I think some of these don't transform completely. They're stubborn as fuck. And yes, the paint has gone off on some of these, but what can you do? I played with these things when I was a kid. It was fun, but yeah. I use these now as part of a Pac-Man board game where the ghost chases Pac-Man over a series of playing cards as a maze, and if the ghost touches a club suit, then a robot, a food robot, goes after Pac-Man. If Pac-Man touches the club suit, then he gets a free food for points. That's so he could transform and stuff. I do little things like that. Sometimes it's fun to make your own board games, and sometimes not. Oh, it opens in the front. And one more. So I like this. This is my, if you had to ask me, if you had to put a gun to my head, I would say that this was my favorite Happy Meal of all the Happy Meals. After the Ronald McDonald and Friends airplanes back in 1987. There's this one. So that's all these characters. And yeah, I mean, like I say, it's fun to look at these. It's fun to be mesmerized by these. What is this? What's this? Why is his arm here like that? And yeah, so it's hard to find these days. You might go to Frank and Sons in California. There are other places you can go. Maybe if you go on eBay or Amazon, somebody might have them for too much money. But I got them at the right times when they were still popular. So that's it. I think at least two are the same. Yeah. See how they repainted this one. This is the second set, and here's the first set. So you know, repaints and retreads. So we'll just put him over here. He can sit over there because he's a repeat. It's a clone. I'm sure I'll find the other ones eventually. There's a robot version of this, and there's a McDonald's Happy Meal changes into a dinosaur. But that's it. So happy hunting, and keep on eating those Big Macs.